have a next bone for pick. Dirty bounty killer.
So what if I you it make up over? I me write it. And my idea, I me put it together based on when me I see.
Well, brother, me make the Gaza. Remember when cartel forward in our alliance, put her in our alliance already.
And if me never 6-year-old in there on the bed. When it's 3-year-old and 8-year-old. I probably get you. I don't know how I'm gonna say.
Early locks the voice box, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make me know the link. Early locks the voice box, tell me what you think right now.
Alright, Purple Nation, welcome back to another episode of Icebox What You Think, episode 63. Alright, so I'm going to start episode 63 with a quote from the very famous reggae singer, Chronixx. Them a talk about bus. Bus what? Left enough of them a wait at the bus stop. A wait for bus back. Or something like so. This is a very controversial topic. A topic where I feel like the argument need to settle. This is the settlement of the argument about me boss you. What is boss? What's the definition of the word boss in these heated debates when somebody either feel slighted by somebody who them feels they should have given them more acknowledgement or more credit, or you know what I mean, for boss them. I also gonna dive into the very sad story a little youth with them kill, a little 3-year-old with them kill at Denham town. So we are getting to that and we'll eat more after the break. So only only that Jamaica suffer bad. Politicians are beating up bad from all sides. Them beating up go, them beating up come. I don't know why I run away foreign. I totally understand. But who tell them say the key to America they are Oberman yard? When you go on Oberman go make them rubbing up with all manner of evil. Only 2 dons, man. Only 2 dons. Now follow big win, boy. A foreign man want go. Remember me telling you how long past stir it up say if you are idiot at Jamaica are the same idiot you can go foreign. Yeah, brother, cause see him so a girl munchie but she apply for visa and go up on the people them farm, and when she see sex, instead of she put the F for female, she go talk about whole heap of time and that she right on the farm. Really enough don't you? Couldn't agree more. And even if you don't, them willing to help you go right through the farm. So call Louis Law now, call the number up on the screen. So me understanding up like me understanding the situation. Or by all means runway. But not tell Louis Law say me say for runway because they not support them something there. If you tell Louis Law say me say for runway, me go deny it. Say thanks vice back. Alright, do remember, say if you ship anything at all to the Caribbean, or you know, even within the US, you have to use Next Shipping. You might log on to www.shipwithnext.com. Believe me. Let me tell you this. No, I know one of them shipping company they with them out deep in your barrel and them out of sardine. Your peanut butter them safe. I remember says a hassle-free service. Once you ship with them, whatever you ship comes straight to your door. Or the people them door. Well, if you're not on the door, them ship door too. So thanks Vice Box.
When Vybz Cartel a try bust, cause him done run through the little Portmore dance them already. That couldn't bust you. You have to dip on the dance floor. Mataran and Renaissance are play upon. Me have a next bone for pick. Dirty bounty killer. Bounty killer. Me see him on an interview. You see say God not like ugly? And me see that little wicked some selector boy you talk about them did the most. For bounty killer, Sky Juice did the most. Which world? Mataran. Tony Mataran did the most for your career.
Well, brother, me make the Gaza. Brother, me can't subdue to something where me exist before. Remember when cartel forward in our alliance, put her in our alliance already. So you now catch it drift. We did it before Gaza. Remember our borderline cartel thing in the first. And when BZ said them on the borderline, when the after boy say borderline, cartel change it to Gaza. But they're going to know the history now.
After the latest installment in another episode, a brand new one of Who Boss Who, we have Gyptian and reggae producer Kemar McGregor. I go at it.
Good boy flavor. You boy flavor. Yeah, me left from Jamaica the first time in a boy. Who you ramp with? I come to Jamaica the other day. I be fresh at Jamaica and in a I'm here, you boy. You boss Gyptian. You really serious time, boy. Yeah, come and talk about you boss Gyptian. When you boss Gyptian, a Gyptian boss you. The biggest song you ever have is Mama No Cry. Why? You ever write a song yet?
I didn't know it was Gyptian, to be honest, because when I click on the video, the guy looked like a madman. So I honestly didn't know it was Gyptian. Maybe it's Retribution is taking Gyptian. Maybe. Because Gyptian, he look like a madman. He look like a mad boy. Because when you bite the hands that feed you, this is what's going to happen to you, bro. So how can you say you're the one who break me as a producer when I'm the one who produced your first album? My name is Gyptian.
Yeah, come and talk about you boss Gyptian. When you boss Gyptian, a Gyptian boss you.
And your name was Egyptian. And then I produced your first album and we gave you the name Gyptian.
Make VP buy you out and you take your whole of the money and you go around me.
You see, a lot of them reggae and dancehall artists, yeah, them never expect a producer from Jamaica could make it on the level that Mariah McGregor, the Billboard King, on. Them never expect it in a million years that a reggae producer could be so successful. And without them, I dare any one of you scumbag who would think that all of this, what I have, come from you all. 99% of reggae and dancehall artists no sell music. I want to record most reggae and dancehall artists when I have free time. They don't sell music, bro.
Alright, so when it comes to this, me boss you type of thing, me honestly feel, and this is not a slight, this is not a disrespect to nobody at all in none of the clip that I play. And you know, those people overall who have this approach to the word boss, or me boss you, or me help you. I personally feel it kind of too simplistic, like many other things, in the way we see it. Like it too simple. And for years, we simplify a large process. We can't just boil down to one person boss the other. I know somebody be a liar if me not acknowledge, say a man like Mataran and foot of them and whole heap of them on them. I'm telling you this, them put a whole heap of hard work in another artist's career to make those artists advance, you know. Me can't deny that, you know. Me have to acknowledge that, you know. And me understand that sometimes some people might appear like say boy, them not really grateful. After a time them reach where them want to reach and it's like no man no member say on contribute. Me can 100% relate to that. However, here is where a lot of the time you know, people make the mistake to think like, okay, yeah, we do all of this hard work and we push certain thing and we expect to get back that certain acknowledgement then or compensation in a some other way. And it is not returned and it can bring feelings of resentment. I myself, when I never used to understand certain things in my younger years, did have those type of approach to certain things. But when you look on certain things in a broader context, this busting and me bust you, it is not as simple as how some of we feel, despite how much work we put in into other artists' career. It is not a fair statement. And this now is my perspective. Me understand for no one, me are going to my own and when me then upon it. It is not a fair statement for exclusively want the credit for a thing where is a whole entire process. Or let's say in the case of a selector, any selector, me no particular, any selector will say boy, I'm me boss, that person yeah, boss, what it mean? Okay, so does it mean that the rest of the process and everybody else, including the artist, were involved in shaping this artist must be negated, must be neglected then? Nobody enough is see the rest of work because surely I know alone do all of the work for boss the artist. You understand? Because if he's a selector, what you do? You select. Where you select? Music. Done by who? Artists. Where you get your fame from? Playing music. Good music. In a particular way. And if the music never good, from the artist who make the music, by the way. And if it never good, almost no selector would not play the said music. Almost no selector would play said music if the music never really good. Who make the music again? It is the artist. And the engineer and other people involved in the process. People staying up 3 o'clock at night. I write them song. I put in work. I pouring in after getting the attention there to them craft. Yes, a selector might take it and say, I'm going to run with this, and my artist this, and them can tweak the artist and them can put certain things in it, but them never do it by themselves. The selector don't bust nobody by themselves. There's a whole process where you cannot ignore. When it come on to boss, if you get resentful, any man at all, if anyone don't get resentful, say boy, then boss the artist, and the artist are this or the artist are that, the artist can say the same thing. Because if him song never good, you wouldn't play it. You couldn't play it, so him can say him boss you too. Be honest. Him can say him boss you too. Because if him never act and a go on like how him a go on, you couldn't play him and therefore add more thing to your thing and kind of gain any kind of greatness in that moment when him did act. So him can say him lend your for him actness. I borrow it. And make me say this clear again. There are a whole heap of artists and people who selector them and grateful to selector that are true. That is not what me I say. Me nah say that are not true. Me would be a hypocrite. If you say some selector and put in them whole world in some people, and when they look, boop, them get to where they want to go and then phone number change. Yeah man, them today exist. As a matter of fact, we over half of the time of that happen. A true. You understand? Because I know some matter around them put in work. Me run it. Me say that again. Foot of them put in some rotted work in some other people career around here. That now gonna be a line and no lifetime. But the way how we look from boss is part of the equation. Our part of the equation we have to see sometimes when we have to say these things. We now see the other contributors them who help build this great something where we are trying to take the exclusive credit for. I'm going to say something I say all the time. Stale news over here, sir. I'm going to say it. Don't you think a killer boss cartel or busy or Movad or any one of them? A them boss them, Killer provide the opportunity, the platform, him name. And a them have to come forward, come know how to use it. And a killer exclusively, and a female effort alone exclusively make them reach where them reach is a entire process. There is no one selector we bust nobody, no one radio man, no one engineer, no one songwriter, no one, nothing at all. Is a process. It always frig up when it come right down to one per everybody in the equation. I say a them. So a who? So even the crowd are real for one song. If you say, oh, selector, hey boy, you chat too much, man, and we bust them. Because if we not real, it no bust. This is true. But if the selector not play it no bust either. If the artist sing the song, it no bust either. If the radio man not play it, it not go nowhere either. No one person can bust nobody. Them say you can lead a ass to water, but you cannot force him to drink. Yeah, man, killer them provide the whole opportunity. Them put in a whole heap of work and the whole heap for whole heap of youth bout ya. But it cannot be an exclusive boss. We can't look upon it so. And you have people put in enough work to not say nothing. Look on Butler. On stage, make most people know Butler, you know. And know say Butler is a man where, alright, Butler them, you know. Before cartel know we cartel having him. Butler them see it, you know. And I run up and down with that, you know. You have them type of people who put in way more when all not even the artist did say. Look at my case with my big brother, Delhi. Me never used to see it. And Delhi get up night and day and I push and I push and I push and I push. Them people, them type of people, they can come say, them boss and we don't understand why them say that. And why they miss the mark says a whole entire process because they work so hard. Can me understand the matter around them I go through. Them work so hard, foot at them same way. That's them feet, them can't see nothing else. The amount of work we take out of them to help that person, yeah. Joe Jackson and them thing with Michael Jackson. Certain people, Tina Turner with Ike. And the whole of them example, eh. Me understand how them people, they might feel, say, boy, them do this. But it's an entire process. Because if you don't extend it out to something else to help make it work, it cannot work. No matter how much you put in. And if that matter on them, no foot of them I put in work. You know what I hate about that bus something? You know, most people who talk about me boss you are some people who just do the most mundane of efforts. The least of things. And them angry than all matter on them we put in work in a foot of them, you know. And troop of them, you know. Them angrier than them, you know. You have some man follow us through the session, you know. And go see artists already have an established body of work. A song of work pan. The song of it direction, it melody, it lyrics, it everything. And they hear this something off of where the man a say. And if the man a say, and the girl them fat. Yo dog, why you not say? Yeah. We really kind of love how the girl them fat. Not no way different. Not when make or break the song. And if it's a man where you know, you say, boy, make them feel like a part of and nothing is a crew all the way hang out. You know, make or break it. But yeah, say that. The song would have eat without it, you know. As soon as the session done, man walk away. Yeah, man, the girl them fat. Song written by me and Shaggy. What? You not write no song, brother. Me not believe in that. None at all. Alright, me see the next one that people always say. Let's say you have a songwriter. And which every songwriter, you don't create what you see. And that will always say this. You don't create what you see. You don't create the things. Your talent is the ability to put that unoriginal thing together in such a flavorable way. No matter how old this situation is, you can say it in a one different way. We make it all over again. No song are really new, you know. In a no era, you know. And the same artists, I see the same set of things and just find a new palatable way to make it just fun and deliver good and people like hear it, the way it deliver. That's all a songwriter talent really is, you know. You have some man that say, boy, alright, me did I walk out there, so you know, me and the police boy catch a fight, you know, and me build the song after, so me and you write the song. Really? Really? So that means, alright, let's say me to stir it up then. Everything we happen out, the killer, the hammer, the this, the that. That's what Stir It Up used to be about. What happens in real life. Out a road. Yes? No? So that means to say everybody when we make up these things after. In such a fun and palatable way. Should I say me and them write it? You don't think so? Don't answer that. So what if you make up after? I me write it. And my idea, I me put it together based on what me I see. So what if kill a situation and him a beat with the hammer? A killer write it? A kill a situation, me as a writer and make up something after. Who are the writer? Whose idea is it to put it together and deliver it? Some people overprice them contribution to a setting. They don't want to do the hard work. And at them make you stand with this busting. And again, them talk louder than the people who actually do hard work. I cannot stand them. After the Gyptian and Kemar thing, you know, it's pretty much the same thing with me as I say coming up to this point. Everybody vital in the equation. But yet still everybody kind of have an unconscious outlook. Like them alone contribute to the whole entire process. And I don't think nobody will have them type of thing are really conscious. See that them really I say because they know them put in hard work. So it's like when a man say, boy, it's just like a man I rub out the entire part of your hard work. And it's not always that. You get me? I'm sure say, you know, the outcome of what particular album a person they do or whatever, everybody contribution. Both the artist and both the producer. Contribute in an effective way, play them role. And in a whatever department them play those roles. You know, for the outcome or something special. But everybody always wants to see them one. So it have to be a big, long, drawn out argument. Because every man have to win, everybody have to be the exclusive owner of the whole story, and you know, nobody no help me, basically. Or me no help. It's rough, man. And me want to do it. You see me? And nothing no go so one hand cannot clap. But in every equation, one or both hand want to say a them, one a clap. And nothing no go so. Every hand play a vital role. It no matter which one of them hand stronger, or have a firmer grip, or do more in the equation. The angle, somebody will not forget credit is a hand when not play no role. You understand? So me look on it. And this one hand clap is especially evident in our camera say. Boy, I no need reggae. Nothing way, no reggae artists do not contribute to nothing way him have. And them not eat nor sell. And no artists not do nothing fame in essence. So what you do it for? You have father hold on. A food for the poor. You run. Unless there is something else where you want to say to it, where you just not say. Where you do reggae music for? What the significance of being the Billboard king? Wait for. Don't answer that. And let me just quick for add. Me not know enough about Kemar, them thing. I'm Gyptian them thing in terms of being a witness to them contract or who signed what and what really cause. That's something I have to reach so with the back and forth. But all me can truly say. You see, me can't know enough to come out and talk too strong, but me can talk in general about what mash up every kind of relationship more than half the time. Is that most people don't understand that life is a series of agreements, whether we verbalize something or not. We always make an agreement. And too often you find, especially young artists, because I can talk now about the artists them in general, too excited, too eager for boss, for get them in some mouth, that them just in a hurry and just click, I agree, on the contract. Not interested to read it, not do nothing, just get me into stardom and fame, a boss now. I'm an act, and this is who I can always be big mistake for make. Because things have to change. And when things like this happen, is when you find later on in life, you see people are trying to control things where have to change. In the very same way, people tie them identity, let me say that again, to things where have to change. And a big mistake that a human being make every day. You tie your identity, for example, to, oh my God, I'm so young and hot and I look good. You spend your life a try to stay 20. At 60 come and prove you're completely wrong. Depression in the older stage. All the artists find themselves in the same place there. Because what? You're having a at one day, you know. You're having to be the front artist, you know. No matter weird, you ask yourself, say, oh, me got there, man, because me know if I move. And then boy, you see what did happen to John Tom over so. I call the boy did, and I call the boy, and you just went and the boy got some book and signed to the girl. I fool that man, and that's why I'm not at her. And that's it, no, you're having a at. That's how it work. You could have good like goal, you could get replaced. Somebody else I could take that spot there. It goes on. We're not planning for the part where it goes on. And suddenly we wake up and realize, oh my God, we're not relevant again. We're not that insignificant. We're not that significant again. Of course you're well famous same way and you're respected and you do your work, but you can't hot up at the front line forever. No, we're not planned for that. 3/4 we not planned for that. And when it happens sudden, instant depression and start looking in back on who should I give this a credit and who should I say this and do this and how this should I did work and one bag of madness. Trying to control things will have to change. You see me? So fix it good Friday first. Here with the end all and be all need for be. You know, this boss and this misunderstanding and miscommunication. Here, what you see in the get-go, in the beginning, this is what we need. Because we, from the garrison culture, we have a dirty habit. You know what the habit is? The habit of just a boy. We're in our mind. You know, like some of them girls, where sometimes they want to read their mind. Like, if you rate me, you would know me, I think. And give me it. We have to stop that something there in our business. full time we understand that music is a business. How business run, how you have an effective business. When people all involved, all of the people I'm involved, when them people they have a clearly defined, when them have clearly defined expectations of what they want from the equation, what they want from the setting, when they come together to make something work. Use your words, you're on a 5. Talk from the first part of it. Nobody go put a one line in a man song and then have it in a year it say you help him write song. And then later on the line when they credit them and share it and see your name it on that idiot say you want to kill somebody. Face him in the get-go and tell him say you want to write in credit. And make it settle for right there so. In any other aspect of it, other approach here, we have to have to it. Clearly define what you expect. You come like where they will see brother stab up a drum. And them thing you have more time, you know. Some man doesn't have their mind and say, yeah man, she must rate me man, I know a loyalty man, and just know say this right away and this right the next way then. She must know say at this me want and at this. I'm gonna say work. If you get a bag juice, you have to clearly define what you want. You have to tell her, if you suck this bag juice, my wood comes with this bag juice in all thy suckings. And make she agree to it. Don't just stay quiet and hope. So she doesn't know that. She must know that, man. Too coward. She have to know that she can get a choice to turn it down. Or she can't say she never get a choice to turn it down and that will never have a clear understanding. Clearly define what you expect from the first part of it. Some man give girl a bag of things, just give them just a give and just a do this and a do this and a do that. And I just a boy I expect a thing and it nah come. And you not clearly define what you want from the first part of it. You just lead out with money. All man nah no money. I expect say a certain thing I go end a certain way. When you want something, say it. Say what you want, even if you think they know already. Carry that approach to every equation and we have less confusion. Little more down the road.
Yo, big win, yeah, brother. The April 18 Police Officers Club, 34 Wolf Road, Kingston. But I'm gonna win now. Yeah, that's a show, but we not talk about in life. We are talking about bruv, the big party out of that, me I tell you.
Yes, global music, do it again, me I tell you, the best and ultimate retro vibes. Yes, this is not just a party, it's a music festival. Music by the biggest and baddest sound, Metro Media, Stone Love, Renaissance, hosted by Lady Timbery. Admission, 2005 free soul, 3005 at the gate. First 100 ladies free. Scan the screen now, forget your tickets. I'ma promise every patron so wanna know experience this. It all coming like when a woman get it good. Who no come again. I tell you.
Alright, Purple Nation. So, me had some collaboration with a company named Bandana Ties. Them are the maddest thing. Them sickest thing in the whole apparel industry there. Believe me, in terms of design. You see me? So, me link up with them. Them have some sick design for themselves. Me link up with them now. We have a, a partnership and thing. So, look on the screen and see some things where, we are do together. And tell me what you think. Them are available on onepurplenation.com too. So, you can check out that. You see me? So, support Bandana Ties because it's a Jamaican-owned company. Yeah, man, jump on Google. Google Bandana Ties. That's what them I deal with. You know what I mean? Hot or not hot, give me no feedback same way. Let me know what is going on. So, after the feedback, then we learn and grow and improve. You understand? I don't know how the thing works.
There is anger and mourning in Denham Town, Kingston this evening after a 3-year-old boy was killed. His brother and father were also wounded during the gun attack. The police are now on the hunt for members of the Scream Corner gang in relation to the tragic incident. Shamila Pullen has the details.
Oh God! We can't about this! We can't about this! We can't keep it up!
LaDania Cunningham wears the underwear on her head that belonged to her 3-year-old son, Jay Spinnock. He was shot in an attack on Nelson Street in Denham Town, Kingston, early Saturday morning. The underwear is soaked with blood, pierced by a bullet hole. The incident also left her 8-year-old son and the father of her children hospitalized with gunshot wounds. The victims were rushed to the hospital where Jace, who suffered a gunshot wound to his abdomen, tragically succumbed to his injuries. The mother of the children said she was at work when she got the call of the heartbreaking news.
They at work. I'ma get the call. When I get the call, I run off from my work. When I look, I see my baby father lie down on the ground round the sun. And I end up rushing my baby father, go out a public with him. When I look, I see emergency a come. When I look, I see I'm a 3-year-old. They look after, we all me and cry, the nurse said, mother, just take it easy and try. I couldn't manage, me end up come out. When I come out on the outside, when I look at me 8-year-old, I come in a car again. Father and 2 sons. And then never 6-year-old in there on the bed. When it's 3-year-old and the 8-year-old. I don't know how I'm say. In the house to shoot and go. And them have to kill me.
I don't even know what to say. At this point there. Condolences. In a time like this, not know your ear can comfort you. None at all. Well, you can't say to all this woman enough, really. I don't know. What is very sad about this, I have to deal with that first, is the obvious. We'll talk about the obvious. You know? A narrative where we fight for change. And make a whole heap of people understand and see. You know, with situation like them, I just prove it. More and more. You know what I mean? If possible again, so this is one more scenario where is one have to see how destructive the mindset is to own self. The mindset of you don't know man know but man I hold it, you know. Our thing that's our thing, you know. You see me? You can't tell us most people that say know who kill the little youth, you know. Good. You know, when they live now, if you find them, everything. Every man tell themselves, say, I better the next man deal with it. And of course, it's a one part of the reality, because you know, so I balance everything. I look right across the whole scale, the whole strata. You see me? How long we're going to keep up that something here? Everybody concerned till next week. How long? You see me? I feel always attack these things, you know, because it's not really a change. I mean, I'm not going to stop talking. You know what, something there? We ain't want to argue. I should say, you always argue. And you always are this. I don't always argue, me always argue. I don't always argue, me want to argue. The thing what I complain about is not changing, so it appear so me more miserable than anything else. Because until we get past that little something here, then it don't make no sense. Because if you do it 1,000,000 times, you cost 1,000,000 times. Because if it wrong 1,000,000 times, it wrong 1,000,000 times. And then, with a situation like this, where happening at Denham town now, you know, just like it is the norm these days, the feedback, you know, the things where the people, I mean, are them comfortable place of typing. I say, some of the feedback them there on the screen. You see me? Feedback where too numerous, we mention. You know, where it's all about the same scripted type of black and white thinking there. Where, you know, it moved from one end of an extreme to the next. You see me? People start learning now, so boy, people are, you know, garrison culture and life celebrate the things where are them destruction. Which is very true. I can't say a lie, me bring them things that too. For years and decades now, but here how most people do them thing. When the paradigm even shift and people understand, so that can be a reality, it become the only reality. When them people just love the gunman and just hug up and embrace everything, and every time you see a situation like this, you assume so the same situation you look on. And it's not a fly on the wall to determine which situation I play out there. So, because whole heap of situation look like a thing and it is not it. But we just choose one, because we mind have to make up something, we have to understand something, all if we have to trick ourselves. So the mind work. We have to understand it, have our opinion. And every situation is just people are hug up violence and them love the fuck. Everybody will live in a garrison. Like the wicked people them and the wickedness. Them just not have nowhere else to go. How long gonna hear me say these things, boy? Yeah? You give them something to live, you take them outside. When all of them things happen, dead them out there, you know? Right there, so them go there. Where them all go? And you ever stop for things so you have situation where when I say, boy, the man is a back, they done them, make a did one done, and you see the road block, and you see them a demonstrate, you see how much of them, this is true. That's our deep reality where we talk about every day. But how about the next part of it? Where them better go out, they go defend the Dan. Cause face a mark, you know. And people with dead house will burn down for less than that, so them better go out, they go do like them and support it Dan. For wheresoever. You never think about a party? Not really. Especially who no come from, they not go understand these things. Them not go know the party, right? A whole heap of things I go on one time, man. I don't know which one. Focus on what really happened, man. A little 3-year-old you dead. And then brother get shot. And then father get shot. And shopkeeper. According to what I hear. See, people are determined for themselves, say a gunman. I bet you, me can bet, says a gunman. What that mean? When they say me can bet, it mean, you don't know what it means, it's a gamble. What that mean? It mean you have no evidence, you don't have proof, but at this you can bet. Say. This is how you don't want to see. This is how you prefer, if you feel good about what? One track mine I work overtime. Look on the comment up on the screen and they reply them to it. Pause it and read it, it's important. But somebody said justice for that baby. That baby deserves to grow up and be a doctor, lawyer, PM, police, soldier, etc. And then somebody replies, the parents knows the killer, which is possible. The father is deep in a mix-up. And then the person replied to the person who said, Pete can turn out to any one of those things and say, or a criminal just like his daddy. Them talk it, very sure. And as usual, people have their own speculation. Say all involved are criminal. Or support criminal. So let us just say this is true because that's speculation. We cannot say that it's true, but let's say it's true. Well, let's say a 3-year-old when I ask for their so you're just dead because them parents are criminal. Deserve it. I am link and say, yo, that's why I'm born in some volatile condition with the people in my head that and I kill off one another. Saying, yeah man, that's you don't know what time you're born next week? Yeah, have a go do that. But make it look like that. Minds are the people, I don't know, no matter how. It just, I don't know, people just elect for stupid every day. Now them thinking. Some of me get this straight, everybody in I get to us. Poison, everybody. Remember say me first telling us say poison dead there, you know, my culture me come from there. And me can tell what's wrong with we. And I me if you do that. Nothing wrong with that in your self-search. But I be a poison there. So and that's where me bother come from. And then me come from. Me go through the whole of them things I see me, me witness all of them things are even worse. I may not turn out too bad. So are you going to assume say me one day down there? Well, did have little sense and find too little and find a type of discipline to get myself out of there? Don't answer that. And then here, the part of this thing I know, the evolution of, listen, the way of violence and badness go, 90% of the time, it don't make no sense. A badness without a cause. Rebellion without a cause, just chaos, just pay for. So we no back it in any way, shape, or form. It no defend nothing. Because remember, I tell you everything of use. Still news over here, so that, you know. Even violence. It's sad for saying about when you look back on a certain time period in Jamaica. You see the same thing we call badness today. It did have rules and laws, you know. It did have do's and don'ts, you know. It was a system, an effective system, but it more even effective than even policing. Them time the way if a man think for rape a girl. If he make it cross him mind, if he dream say he do it in dead. Them time the way if a man do anything remotely close to this, he not live for reach back a which part him rest. 30 minutes after them fire first shot at dead people them. Them burning a tire long time, argument done about it, people gone in. It's sad to say when you look back on it. Even badness did better than this. It's unfair. Badness did better than how it is now. You can't say something bad did better. It means Jamaican was such a principled people, even the worst amongst we. They'd have a little bit, at least a little small amount of morality. A little small amount of do's and don'ts. A little small amount of think before you act. A little small amount of self-control. No regulation now. Just complete destruction. No real system. I've said this is what we do and this is what we don't do. That if it's a whole man back in idea. For them a batty boy nowadays. Them a little here. Them a little coward. Them a little weak. I don't even know what to call them. We don't shoot anything. No boundary. All man kin right over picnic dead by the dozen. No feelings. Demonic. No thinking. That are too much thing. It's surprising how everything just mash up one time. The internet a move all boundary. Nobody not see it and they hate hear this. Because the internet are the best friend. It give most of them a life, a purpose, a voice, a comment. One of the wickedest time I ever see in my life. The people them did have order. I was the best set of people. We set the order and it can't violate, and that is it, no question. Nothing no go around that. Elders have to be protected, women and picnic have to be protected. Nothing can go around that, no matter how a man saying bad. But anything goes now, man just bad. And it is all about bad up everybody. And just make them know so anything we want from you, just come take that. And the wickedest part, enough of what talk in my comment section. You're so moral and know all of the right things. And understand everything and just direct them smart. Them have some song in them car, some gun song, some sick, depraved gun song in them car. Stop and repeat. Some song where I glorify things worse than we happen in our situation. But them are not hypocrite, you know. I just music them love. I just like a fun. I just music. You can't even be here to hear me talk 5 minutes for something sensible. You want drop asleep, you want dead. You want me give you fun. But you're serious about Jamaica and change and who have sense and who not have sense and who support. Yeah, who support the same you're gonna destroy them. Yeah, man, you know that, and you believe in that, but everything I'm just describe you as, you are that. Can't stand for hearing nothing sensible. But yeah, the solution in that part of the problem, right? Cause for the self-righteous thinking, man. That me think.
Early locks the voice box, tell me what you think. Broke it down in detail, make me know the link. Early locks the voice box, tell me what